We should be back. People are here. You can hear me still, yes? Okay. Question is, can you hear this? You can. Oh my god. Oh my god. We figured it out. Let's go. Okay. So the issue here was that I need to reselect the audio tracks because I have everything on different audio tracks to make it easier for bot editing. But yeah, just forgot about that part when I set up OBS again. So that's lovely. Okay. Well, everything should work this time now. Um, I love the idea of me just fucking sitting and just sitting and listening to Minecraft music on my own while doing the Blender stream. Um, that's very funny to me. Nobody else fucking heard that. Yeah, okay. Wonderful. Because I thought it was like weird that I couldn't hear it in the recording, but what do I know? Like, eh, not really my problem necessarily. I mean, it kind of is, but whatever. I just seem like a madman. Okay. Yeah, I have not played on this save for more than like 4 hours, so I've not done a lot. It is still a very, very new save. Um, but I'll go over what's happened and what my plans are when I get in. I love technical difficulty streaming. It's so nice. It's very nice that I can fucking fix the audio issues also at least. It's a good thing I had myself on the Audible track also, at the very least, because otherwise that Blender stream would have been very boring. Okay. If we switch over to the game now, you should be able to hear it. Yeah. Please tell me you can hear this. As I just drive back. Ah, the low hum of adults. Honey to my ear. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. So we have sound back at least, which is wonderful. Cool. So yeah, as I was saying, I needed to fix these trailers so they're like this, so they don't have the sides, because the sides were annoying me, and just makes these trailers a little bit too small. And I need them for like pallet loading and stuff, so better that they don't have them. I am just gonna go across this guy's field because it's not mine, so I don't particularly care. And I can't destroy anything on it anyway. So, womp womp. Um, Now, I have done kind of a bad in that I have semi-ignored my own fields here. Like this one has not been weeded or anything, and neither has the other one I have up here. Yeah, this one. So they're gonna kind of have a bad harvest, but to some degree, whatever. Uh, they are not really like, my main focus for this anyway. Let's see. You can go off. And then we'll just park this guy here. What I'm more focusing on this time around is, or at least for now, in this save, because it's new to this, is rice farming. So I have a rice harvester and then a rice planter here, and then what I was using those trailers for was this produces mushrooms. So my pallet spawned here, so I needed to just put those up. With this little guy. But yeah. I think I was kind of fast forwarding to a time where I can plant the rice, because I haven't tried that yet, so I want to see how that works as well. And I don't know if I need to flood the field beforehand. I feel like I don't. But I also don't know if I do. I feel like I would have to plant the rice first, right? You know? Before doing anything. Like, you can see the shit ton of rice has been produced for me also, rice saplings. And I started with buying 2 pallets, which was not necessary at all. So I'll just have a look. Rice. Yeah, next season in April I can plant them. So I'll really just go and sleep, because the other is canola, which we can't harvest until July anyway. So I don't really have anything to do for now. So I'll just sleep another day, or another month. God, to be able to sleep a month, that would be wonderful. Get through it, just be like, I'm going bed. This month sucks. I go bed. That would be nice. Yeah. So this field and this field is canola for now. I've not taken particularly well care of them because I just wanted to start. And then I have three rice fields. This one and then 2 down behind it. Now we just start this fucking big bicycle. That's not a bicycle because it has 4 wheels, but you know. And hopefully it can do us some good. Let's start. I only really want the one headway. Or headlands. I don't know how this guy. You need to unfold it first. Okay. Okay. Lower it. It's only seating of this machine is only allowed in water. Okay, so we need to flood it first. Good to know. Flood. I don't... Is it gonna stop by itself, or... It might take a while, yeah. Yeah, I think in that case I'm just gonna go start the other ones. Just so we won't have to wait for that again. Yeah, I mean, it gets wet pretty quickly as I trudge through it. Flood. There we go. I feel like The water is very easy access to get out of these fields, but I didn't place them, so I don't fucking know. Not really my problem. So just wade through this. Like, this is not a big lip for the water to not spill out of. 4%, okay. So we're just gonna kill this and, I guess we'll see how many of these... well, I don't want to sell the rice pallets, it's the thing. Because I don't know how many I'm gonna need. How's my mushroom production? There's one pallet. Oh, I forgot to close the door. That's maybe bad. Are you on water? Alright on water. Maybe close the door. Where's my water thing? I think it's down behind the rice warehouse. Or rice greenhouse, yeah. Okay. We'll just take a check if any of, or fill any of these if they need water. Just so that's done. That one has some more water. This one gets a bunch more water. It's all of the water I have. Okay. Whoops. I feel reversing in this game is kind of difficult, but it's also because I'm just bad at steering in this game. Fill this container up. There we go. That costs us some money, but that's fine. We have plenty of that. Oh, okay. That was not a lot that it needed. Need like 10 liters. Okay. And then we'll just park this back down here. Good enough. It's starting to look more flooded now. At least from this POV. I hope I can't, like, overload it. I've assumed that it stops by itself when the field is full. At least I hope so. Oh, maybe it's not that full of water. How are you doing? 16. Oh my god. Okay. Are you... 15. Yeah. Okay, this takes significantly longer than I had imagined. That kind of ruins my plans for a bit. Okay. And you're even a bigger field, so literally whatever. Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense that it's gonna take a while. But like, damn. What can we do in the meantime? What else am I capable of doing? There's a shit ton of weeds on this, but I fear if I start weeding it now, I'm just gonna trample my crops, which is not great. Uh, They also all need rolling and lime. Um, but that's again a bit too late to do now. Which is not good. Um, yeah, that's my honey production. We have one crate of it. It's a heavy fucking crate. It's 284 kilos of honey in this. Goddamn. Okay, that's some dense honey. I'll tell you that much. Uh, the thing is also, I'm afraid of speeding up time because I feel like that's not gonna make this fill quicker. That's just gonna make the day go by quicker, which is not what I want. 23. And there's no way I can start now, right? Oh, I can. Oh, wonderful. Okay. It's fine. We can just go. As long as there's water in the field, it's fine. I'm very happy that I at least tried to do that. Right. That's not what I wanted. There you go. Likes to shout at you very early. Clearly. Any contracts? Well, I guess I could have done some contracts, but I'm able to plant now, so we'll do that. Thankfully. I feel like it's not particularly consistent with its passing though. But that's fine. I do like the water effects. That's very cool. And then you can actually see that more water is showing up. That's also very nice. Nope. You, yes. Crop can only be planted inside rice fields. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. Penguin doesn't seem to like take an insane amount of rice saplings. Like I know we've gone through quite a bit already, but they can carry a pallet at a time, so. There you go. Just doing some nice rice farming. Whoa. How? Okay. I feel like sometimes it's not quick enough to try and get in on the GPS line. Like it will kind of just take a wandering approach to it. Which is a little bit annoying, but I guess I could also just adjust myself better for it. Honestly. Excuse me. Oops. There you go. And it's thankfully doing the fertilizer as well which is nice. So I don't need to run over with the fertilizer later. Oh, I maybe should to fertilize it extra, but I cannot be bothered. This is, once is good enough for me. And just reverse, don't go through the power cables with our camera guy, he might fucking die. There you go. And they be uneven as well. Oh, that's fun. It is like a full, like, plucking system. And this, oh, okay. That's a cool little detail. I was not noticing that from back here, that it's like moving. Excuse me. I'll just do this part just so it's done, then I don't have to worry about it. You know, there's probably a reason they tell you to do that. I want to see, like, I know I should probably load up on another pallet soon, but I want to see how much one pallet does for a field. I'm not hitting it. Just fuck off. But this little arm guy, okay, I think he's just to hold stuff in place. Yeah, I like this little detail. I think that's very cool. Sometimes this game has very interesting small details, and other times it's just a complete fucking mess. Like when trying to stack pallets on top of each other, and they just start moving. Also, because if I can figure out how many pallets like I need in total, then I can just keep that amount from the greenhouse and then sell the rest, which should make me very rich. As long as I sell at the right time as well. Just turn over. And done. I don't know if we can do this full line without running out. It seems doubtable. Yeah. Yep, there you go. Okay. So that's one pallet. That's like over half a field. That's pretty well done. And then we'll just go pick up the other one. go. Why am I not? You first need to fill the tool. Yeah. What? You first need to fill the tool. What do you mean I need to fill the tool? Yeah, I know I need to fill the tool. Fill it. I've pressed the fucking button for it. There you go. Okay. Fucking game. So 2 pellets definitely covers us for this field, which is nice. It's a little bit off, but that's alright. There we go. It's not quite as like perfectly planted as it could be, but I don't care too much. It's done. It's to try. It's getting very flooded here though, I will say. I am hoping that the water just kind of turns off on its own. Because otherwise I feel like there's gonna be a lot of water everywhere and I don't know what to do with that about that. I don't imagine it can flood elsewhere in this game. That would be a bit insane. But I am glad that we don't need to fucking wait for the whole thing to be flooded. That helps a lot. You're gonna turn Farming Simulator into Bioshock. Yeah. That's the current plan. Just, this is how Bioshock actually started. This is the prequel to Bioshock 1. That would be an interesting world building choice. Yeah, okay, the water turned off here. So I'm assuming this field is now 100% flooded. Which is pretty cool, like that they have that as a thing. And I guess I get why this thing is also so much on stilts then. And like so high up. It's obviously to avoid the water. And to easier just drive through all, the field without trampling any crops as well. Wow, look at design fucking ideas in humans. It's almost like we're intelligent creatures. You wouldn't fucking believe that though with some of the shit that's going on. Anyway, let's not talk about that. That one's turned off and that one's turned off. Cool. Yeah, that's what, like that's one of the things that I find very cool about these kinds of games as well. I think I talked about this last time I streamed a Farming Simulator game. Like just how we figured out how to fucking make machines like this. That we've been like, no, yeah, if we do all of these things together in this sequence, then we can just have a farming process that's like 20 times easier. Which I think is very cool that we're smart enough to be able to do that. Just check you. Yeah, seems good. Like, humans are fucking weird creatures sometimes. How do you come up with this shit? Like, how do you come up with this? Who thinks of this? Oh, don't drive off the cliff. That wouldn't be very swag. Let's do that. Or like a combine harvester, or fucking anything, really. That is this many weird fucking things put together. How do we come up with this? It's very fascinating to me. Oh, we're bringing swag back? Wait, what do you mean? In terms of saying it? Of course. Always say things are swag. No, did I say swag? I literally don't know if I said that. I might already have forgotten the words I just said. I get now why content creators don't get their own references. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just fucking yapping. Honestly. I guess it never went away for you then. No. Always unironically use swag. Oh shit, what am I doing? I'm not locked on this at all. I need to lock in. Okay, well, that's just gonna be without fucking rice. 'Cause whatever. Turn over. There you go. Lock in. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I think I need to plant with that one being like a long. Except I don't quite agree with how this field is laid out when doing it like this, but I do think my biggest problem with the turning in this game is that the tires don't really auto recenter, but I feel like if they did that as well, then it would be annoying for me. So I think I just kind of need to fucking pick and choose my battle, honestly. There you go. And this GPS mechanic is very nice. I'm loving it. I feel like it's made the game so much easier also. I know how much easier does a fucking farming game need to be, but I don't know, just keeping in line is the annoying part. Well, tractors don't do that in real life either. No, that's true. They don't auto center in real life either. You are correct. But still, I don't know. I have different expectations to a game. If I just do this, walk in. If we just plant the rest of these. go. Turn them off. And then go load them. So that's 2 pallets. That's done like a field and a half. Which is pretty swag. Okay, I like how the top half of the back is just kind of like, whatever, we'll just throw all of them all at once. You don't want to wait for this anymore. We've done an animation. Go. It would be very cool if tractors recentered in real life. I feel like that would fuck up a lot of people, though, you know? Or a lot of farmers. I don't feel like that would be very helpful for them. They would just kind of get screwed over. Well, maybe. I also don't know exactly when on the green line it wants me to like start dropping it down. Because I'm assuming when I get to, well, I guess here I would have to lift if I had the headline. So and I guess it's the same on the other one, so that makes sense. I think I've just figured out my own question. So just ignore me, basically. Don't. The whole reason you're here is to not ignore me. So don't do that. Please stay. So I guess we pull it up there. No, but that's too soon. That's just a little bit too soon. There you go. Timing is difficult. So yes, so far we only need 3 pallets, and then I'm assuming, I mean, I guess like 5 max for that. Or with that third field. Which means we can sell the majority of the ones we have. Like technically, for now, we can sell all of them. But and then up. That's the wrong way to turn. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Maybe a slight gap, but that's okay. I do like this little water effect. I think it's very, very nice. And then there's the people that want like full mud physics in this game. Or in the farming games, which is kind of fucking insane. Like mud runner, snow runner type mud physics. That I don't think I would want that at all. I feel like that would kind of suck. It will be impossible to get around anywhere, you know? Like, the idea is cool. Not for this. So like for this specifically, it's just gonna suck. And we can just drive through this. Yes, cool, nice. Okay, so far 3 pallets is what we're still on. Just turn them off because then we can Drive faster. So we might only need 4 pallets in total. For these fields. I mean, I do want to do you in that way. Yeah. I have not turned this machine on at all, which would maybe fucking help. There you go. And it's not raining quite yet, which is also good. But I really want to get 3 tractors stuck in my efforts to pull out my original tractor. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, surely that's not what you want to do in a farming game. I get it in SnowRunner because that is the point. The point in this is not quite that. I mean, the mods exist for it, obviously, so people can do whatever the fuck they want, but it's not for me. Not in farming. Da-da. Don't just back. No, connect. Yep, this line. Thank you. Oh my god! I just got 2 achievements. And I'll read the achievements to you if I can. Where can I see from it? There you go. I got plant get enough and just a sprinkle. It's the first 2 achievements I've ever gotten in this game, so that's cool. And I don't know how many hours I have in it currently. I cannot see that. But Pispy, you can check it probably. I have been playing this game a decent amount. 45! Hey! Almost 2 days I've been playing this. 45 hours I've put, yeah, we really have played a lot, because I had like 5 hours in the game before that, or 6 hours or something, before we started playing. So, we have 40 hours in it, basically. Well, not quite, because I played 4 hours on this save. So, like, 30 something, like 38 hours or something? No, 36? If we say 5 and 4? Yeah, 36 hours? That's a lot. And we're gonna get more. And we've fucking barely done anything on the server, also. Like, technically, we have not done a lot. This way. There you go. We only now have a bit to sleep in. Yeah, exactly. Like, we only just got a way to skip time quicker than just fast forwarding it, which is a little bit insane. And we once again have less than 100,000 fucking euros in game. Yeah. I don't know. I like that way of playing though when it's more slow. Like, I'm a little bit annoyed of having the 300,000 here, and have thought about just getting rid of them, because I don't know. There you go. We're done. That's 3 pallets so far. And then I think a fourth one can probably get us through this field. With maybe even some leftovers. Which could be kind of nice. We just swing them around. Fill them up. And I'm just fucking over with them. Who cares? I love that. I think that's very funny that for the top half it's just whatever. Like just get them on there at this point. Who cares? We don't want to make an animation for that. We'll put all the other ones on individually, but for that lighthouse, fucking whatever, man. Whoop. Go. I also do like the little GPS sounds. They're kind of cute. I don't know how I didn't notice that it wasn't, or that it was moving before when I was just doing this. It's like, it is fairly visible, so... It's like a rice typewriter. I don't know if that's a comparison or not, but that's what my brain came up with. It's kind of this, you know, like it's going along, and then, I mean, it's not clicking the same and going all the way back and picking, but, you know, still kind of like a rice typewriter. Who's somehow planting way far out. I don't know what he's doing here. Go. Not too big a problem with the water pump. We might just skip a line and then do the one beside us here up from down there as well. Because I feel like that might be a little bit easier. Instead of having to fight when we get down to it. Of whether or not we can get around. So if we just take this line instead. Yeah. And then we should refill. No, not quite yet. Wait, when? Does it not show us? Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say it soon. Boop, boop. Boop. Go. There you go. What a nice summer day, or spring day, to do this as well. Fucking... Thank God I don't have to do this manually. Thank God farming has evolved beyond manual farming. And thank God I'm not a farmer. Manual or this way, you know, like with machines. Being a farmer in real life fucking seems like it sucks ass. I mean, some people love it, obviously. Not for me. That is not for me. Which is great, I don't have to do it. For the most part. I mean, I have done a little bit. Not a lot, though. There we go. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, that whole section, you could have gotten to a little bit quicker if you just turned your wheels. But, no. Also, what part of the... I get assuming the motor's under there? Maybe? It is just kind of like a lawnmower, you know? Like it's a little bit too big and an anti-lawnmower because it's planting stuff instead of cutting it. But it has that lawnmower look from the front, at least. Like, you could almost tell me that this was a super advanced lawnmower, and I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. It's a bit tall for it, but you know, otherwise. Hopefully it's Swedish mechanics. Yeah. And then just... whoop. Nope. Go back. There we go. There you go. I would love to try and do like a whole session just of playing this just in first person. Because I feel like doing this in first person is a lot more difficult because you can't really... Well, you can't quite see the same, like, where you are with stuff. As you can in third person. We might need another pallet for this, honestly. But not by a lot. But maybe we do technically need 5. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit a 5th one. Just vibing it out on how much we have left. Yeah, we're gonna need a 5th one. Which I will go get now, because we're gonna need it regardless, so might as well. Okay, so we need 5 pallets in total for rice, for 3 fields. Which was my initial guess, I will say. That's very it's very well done. There you go, I got there. There you go. Then we just go back. So 5 pallets and then we sell the rest. I didn't turn it on again. I'm not in the... There you go. I can figure it out. And now it's gonna be like, oh, actually, you didn't need that 5th one, because you have more than enough saplings for this. I'd love to see a whole truck with pallets in first person carnage. God, that would be well done. if I could do that, that would be insane. I swear to God, if I could have actually done this without a fifth pallet, I'm gonna shoot myself. I'm not gonna do that. No, there's no way. Yeah, there's literally no way, right? Yeah, there's no way. Cool, nice, okay. Why do I have one extra? Oh, that was a little bit too soon. There you go. Who's this fucking guy? Yeah, this is the one I snack on, actually. I want to keep him here. Just sit and chew on him, you know? Also don't know what the fuck this guy does, but he's very fun. Yeah, loading a whole like trailer just in first person would be an absolute fucking mess. There you go. There you go. And that used like no fertilizer at all, so that's very cool. No, just go for it, I guess. There you go. You can be parked there. And have you spawned a new one? Yeah, it didn't take long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, and then we should get new ones coming as well. Question is, what's the best way to put you on these? Because you are kind of different. When is the best time to sell? Is also a question. To sell rice saplings. Are rice saplings. May. Okay. I mean, even when it's not great, it's still good. Or, yeah. So, anytime, really. Whoops. Come on. Go ahead. So it's a little bit slow to get going, which I'm not a big fan of, but... Just take you. There you go. And then we go get this guy. Yeah, doing it in this view, I mean, maybe, especially when I can lean forward, could maybe work. But I still feel like it's gonna be difficult. I do kind of want to try, though. Because people do this in real life. No, I'm not doing that. Actually, I've given up already. Fuck that. That's not for now. I immediately regretted the decision of even trying. Now, can we get like 3 here maybe? Seems like it. if I just push you like that. Like even third person, it's fucking difficult. Can we fit a third one there? I feel like we can. I feel like it should be possible. Yeah. Good shit. We'll just make sure to strap it down. Yeah. Cool. I feel like between now and next year, in game, we're probably gonna have more than 5 pallets here. So I feel like we can just kind of load it up and not worry too much. Ooh. There you go. Just be on it, kind of in the middle as much as possible. So I realize I'm concentrating a lot and not saying much. Which is the curse of doing a thing like this. Oh, well, there's a slight lip there I haven't accounted for. Okay, well, this is going pretty well. So far. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, because now it's just gonna fucking fuck up. I can almost feel it. My keyboard's gonna crap out on me, or the game is gonna do a lag, or something like that. Or I'm gonna do a stupid like that. It's fine though. There you go. Oh, no game sound anymore. Did it just cut out? Oh my god. Don't fucking do that to me. Don't do that to me. I can check it. I don't trust you. I'm checking it myself. It's still there, you fucker. Oh my god. You bastard. You fucking bastard. Okay. Dick. Absolute dick. Alright. Okay. Let's try now. Cool. I'm not doing a whole load, but I'm gonna try and do these last 3 at least in first person. So we're gonna get more than enough clearance. And then just, yeah, put you down. Lift you up. Push you over. I feel like that's enough. I feel like that one is enough. It would be cool to set up face tracking for this. I feel like that would be a little bit... I mean, it would be cool. That would be a little bit fucked. I guess I do have technically a webcam to do it. But... Yikes. I mean, I'm not excluding it as a possible... I cannot see anything. Can we just get this guy up? I'm not gonna exclude it as a thing, like saying it can't happen. I would be, whoops, more so shocked if I did do it though, you know. Don't expect it, but it could happen. That reminds me, not quite face tracking, but I mean, it kind of is. I do want to do another either Euro Truck or American Truck Simulator stream with the, like, in VR. Because that was very fun the one time I did it. So that is definitely, again, still a possibility of something that can happen. Maybe, probably even more so. I don't think I'm gonna do it for the big road trip. Though. Because I feel like if I'm in VR for that many hours, I'm just gonna want to kill myself by the end. I think that went pretty well. Please don't have fallen off on the other side. Ooh, yikes, that's close. Okay. That's the fun of it. Well, not quite. I mean, they're not quite as nicely stacked as the ones where I can see what the fuck I'm doing. But it's not like it's horrible. Maybe some spacing issues between them, but otherwise that's okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, now I've done it in first person. Now I can take him in third and fix it a little bit. Hopefully. There we go. Let me just put a thing on them. Do quite need both trailers, but plus I have a lot of challenge points to make it worse for you. Oh god. I mean, the looking away for, what was it, like 10 seconds or something? One would definitely just, you would just have to trust that I'm closing my eyes. Well, I guess you can also see that I'm looking away, but like closing my eyes is kind of more fun. Just get the tip of it. There we go. There you go. Sure. I think those are stacked pretty nicely. They could probably have been pushed forward a bit more, like all things considered. I don't think we could not have fit another set on there. Well, we could have maybe fit 2 at the back if they were spaced correctly. Do I want to try and do that? No. But I will take these and put on the other one. Yeah, I think doing it in VR is maybe for a different time or a shorter road trip, perhaps. That one's not just not quite for the big one. Are you okay, you are not a physics object. Because I thought this small like handle here, just at the tip there, at the tip of the forks, I thought that was like an actual physics object. It's not though, so nope, I should push you further down. Oh, there you go. But yeah, it's not, so it's fine. There we go. Well, I say that these sell for a lot. I don't know how many. Like, there's 24 in a pallet, but I don't know how much that equates to in terms of the actual sale value. Like, how. If it is a pallet that costs that much? Or what? There we go. There you go. I think it's best not to get your hopes up. Yeah, I think that's fair. I'm not expecting them to do a lot. I just want to try and see. Like, they weren't necessarily that expensive to buy, you know, so I'm not expecting them to sell for a lot. It's kind of the main thing. You can just park here. Throw some straps on you. And then we need to go somewhere. I'm not gonna wait the time, because fucking whatever. We just tag this one, and then you show it. Nope, that is not the correct thing. Let's just go on the map. That makes it easier. We need to go up this road here. And all the way over here. Okay. Oh, a train is coming, so we really should go now. So through the town directly, up one and then over, or up. Yep. Can't wait to forget that. Well, I do have a marker. So we have, what, 12 pallets here? I mean, they're stacked pretty nice. I am very happy with how well they're stacked together. Like this, again, the spacing between every row could maybe be a bit better, but otherwise they're pretty good. I think I've done a good job. And then we used 3 from it, I think, so there could have been another row on the back of it. Or on the, second trailer. I could have just put those 3 on top of the other ones, probably. Looks like you're delivering a small lawn. Yeah. Hey, I'm here with your grass. I mean, can you get like roll turf? Is that a thing that you can? Is that a? There's probably a mod for that as well. It's very sculpty water. Oh no, they do drive on the right side. Huh? Why did they drive on the right side? I thought they were driving on the left. Where are we? Somewhere in Asia. I thought most of Asia drive on the left, or a good bit of Asia at least. I have no idea what country I'm supposed to be in. Just completely ignoring fucking road signals though, but not my problem. I should turn green. Whoa. Ooh. Tractor does not like this hill. Maybe it's shifting up a little bit too soon, my guy. Now I definitely need to be careful where the fuck I'm going with this. This was maybe not the move. Uh. Oh no. Yeah. Come on, you can get around. Oh my god, okay. Help! I think now's a good time to tell you that you're gonna need to do some more loading. Are you fucking kidding me? Because I feel like I could have just put it in here maybe, but that's still a bit bad. I mean, I can fix this very easily, this situation. I'm not too worried about it, because what I can do is just... that. We'll have to worry about getting that trailer back at some other point. Is the train showing up, or do I need to get him myself? Oh, he's coming there. Or is this technically a different selling point? This is a warehouse. Rent train warehouse. I don't know what's going on. Let's just put you there for now. I need to get the other guy back, which is maybe a little bit more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. Don't get run over. If we can, like, push him. Like that. No, not quite. I didn't need him to follow me back. Okay. Hi, train. Eh. If I can just get to the connection point. Come on, surely you can hook onto that at a 90-degree angle. Why does that not work? Oh, maybe you can? Yeah. I just need to get this fucking guy free first. Because I would prefer to test with a smaller load than fuck up with a bunch of them. Okay, I think that done it. Let me just do a 3-point turn here. There we go. Yeah, because there's nowhere to load on to this train. Like, that's a wood one. Oh, shit. Look where you're going. That would maybe help. Okay, so next time, don't drive up there, because that's a stupid idea, and I don't know why I even tried to do it. I could just see myself getting stuck. Like, before I even tried. Somebody's fucking car here. We'll just jackknife it and drift back a bit. There you go. I mean, this is also not a great place to do it. But at least it's a little bit more doable. And then if I do that, does that do anything? Open pallet shop? Oh no, this is where I pick up shit. Okay. How do I get stuff onto the train? I guess it's this one then? This one? That would make sense. Then I don't have to go into that fuck-ass place. No, now it's just sold. So what's the point of the train? What do I use you for? Rented by you. Yeah, I know. No, wait. Okay. Oh, maybe that one I should have. Yeah, I think I would have needed to, yeah, I see that now. I see that I would have had to load onto it as well. So, at least I did it with the 3 pallets. That's exactly why we did it like this. That's why I made this mistake instead of that mistake. I don't... Yeah, show products. I don't need to see. Okay. Warehouse. I mean, it's the same place. And it's not like the price is that different. How much did we get? Did anybody look? $424, I think. Oh, for 3 pallets. Yeah, okay. These do not sell well then. Um, I guess let's see. 1,200, yeah. Um, just jackknife it and drift back because I can do that. And then get around this way. I mean, I could have just driven down over the rocks, but I didn't want to do that. Cool, okay, so they don't sell great. That's good to know. I don't know if this was worth the effort necessarily. I mean, I didn't also wait for the most profitable time, but still. It's not a huge amount of money, so maybe we shouldn't... Oh my god, I thought the like person just disappeared. Maybe we shouldn't be trying to sell rice saplings, Pispy. Maybe that's not the way to go on our server. I mean, we get more for them on that server, but you know, maybe not the big gains that we thought we were getting. Well, we have two greenhouses there, so maybe. Like with twice the amount of pallets? Could be pretty good. Can I get you to stop blinking? Untag. There you go. I mean, if you want to do all that loading, go ahead. Uh, Maybe. I mean, it's fun enough, you know. I like that. I think that loading part is kind of is a part of the game that I enjoy quite a bit. Um, there thankfully isn't a train station at on our map that we need to unload at. Um, but yeah, doing the loading, which is why I wanted on our server as well, wanted a tractor that has a front loader. Is because I enjoyed that part. I think that was kind of some of the fun of when we were playing on our server in 2022 version as well, or part of the fun. I don't know. It's enjoyable. It's kind of fun. A little bit more of a challenge than just plowing or harvesting or stuff like that. Seeding. More about your motor skill. Sure, loading nice when you get paid a reasonable wage. Yeah, true. Very true. Well, I think okay. So we made like 1,000 and let's say 1,400. So 1,800. Um, over how many hours? I mean, like it took what, like 2 hours in game? No, because it's going twice speed. It took like half an hour or something. If I can earn 1,800 euro in half an hour, I'll fucking take it. Just from doing that, sure. Actually, I have no qualms about that. If I just had to load and then got paid for that, I'm down with that. That would be great. Yeah, 500 liters for a pallet, or cycles per month 48, cost per month. Wait, what? I don't know what this means. And then the mushroom one. Storing. I don't know what those mean. I'll be honest with you. You have 300k. Yeah, I know. I know. I talked about this. I kind of want to get rid of them because having that much money is kind of boring. Um, like it's a lot of it to get some machines and stuff, but I don't know. It's kind of boring to have that much money. Um, like I can just go in here and like fucking like get one of the biggest I can't quite get the biggest tractors in the game, but I'm close to being able to do so, and it's kind of like I haven't earned this money myself at all. Uh, doesn't really feel earned or like nice to have in any way. Yeah, I do need a combine harvester at some point. Um, which I guess I could just use a bunch of the money there to get one. What's the modded ones? How much do they hold? They do not hold a lot. So I guess I'll buy this guy. $6 meters. I don't need a bigger one than 6 meters, honestly. There you go. Now I don't have as much money. Anything on sale? Oh, the one I just bought. Well, I should have bought it on sale. No, it's not important. Um, Oh, back up further. Driving along in my automobile. I like that these billboards can change. I think that's kind of fun. Wait, what does it say? Sorry. Oh, VR. Oh, ew. Meta. I don't want to play VR in this. I'm just gonna mod it. Probably exists. Nope, that's the wrong button for cruise control. There you go. I do like how detailed the. I've hit a pole. I do like how detailed the models and such are. If I start this, it's gonna start going. Unfold. Oh, right. Oh, they do start going. Yeah, see, like, things like this I think are so cool in games like this. Like, these attention to details that all of this is modeled and that it actually runs when the stuff is running. I like that a lot, which is part of why I do want to do like the blender and stuff like that. I think obviously it's gonna take forever for me to ever get to a point where I can create a thing like this. But if I ever were able to make something like this, like with all of these moving parts, and it all makes sense and it spins in the correct directions and stuff like that, I think it's so cool. These are the kinds of things that I do really enjoy in video games, and why I think a game like Farming Sim, despite all of its flaws that it has, it still has a lot of attention to detail in places. Yeah, the machinery looks absolutely stunning in the game, but beyond that, I mean, beyond that, it's still cool, you know, it's still fun. It is raining now, which is not as cool or fun. But I do think this game, like, these games have definitely improved a lot compared to how they were way back. And it is some of the simulator games that have more effort in them than a lot of other ones. So I do think that is important to recognize. Like, belts go through stuff and chains and all of this spins. Like, having to research all of these models and stuff like that and what how things fit together and stuff like that. The pipes going through, or like wiring, detailing all of this. I think it's so cool. Why do you play Farming Simulator? Oh, I play it to look at the fucking models of the combine harvesters and stuff like that. Yeah, like even some of these are very flat textures and not particularly modeled well. But I still think and obviously you can very clearly see line, 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 line. But overall, I still think it's very cool and very fascinating to look at. Even when it is kind of shittily done for some of the parts you're not gonna look at too close. Like these bolts and stuff are just the paint on it, rather than actually being modeled like these. Yeah, I guess it's a pretty cool game. It is a pretty cool game. To avoid personal injury, do not operate machine without shields in place. And fuck, I don't know where those shields are. Um, yeah. Like a lot of research has to go into this for it to look correct. And who knows, maybe all of this shit is completely wrong for how this specific model looks, but I imagine it isn't. Like I imagine they've done their homework correctly. What does it say? Stay out of the engine compartment when engine is running. That makes sense. Hot pressurized system to prevent burn injury. Remove cap slowly. And that is just kind of a, not quite a flat texture, but close to it. Stay out of drain tank when engine is running. That again makes sense. Does this say the same thing? Yeah. And then there's like the pipes like these and stuff. Is that a camera? No, that's a light. Oh, it's like a spirally thing. That makes sense. You know, I've never understood how these pipes work. I didn't get like, is it pressure? How does this work? Of course it's being fucking, yeah. It's being pushed through with a thing like that is then doing the same thing here and driving all the way. That makes so much more sense now. Just from looking at this, I now understand how these pipes work, you know? Like, stuff like that I think is cool that you can learn from just inspecting the models. Like, obviously things like these are fairly simple. It's just a thing on a thing. So apparently this hasn't worked. It needs to be in front. I learned that later. Some of these things aren't too detailed or can't be looked at too much further, but a thing like this, you can still go in and look at all of the fucking teeth and shit in there. Oh my god, that looks horrifying. Like, all of this had to be modeled and put together just for some fucker to come look at it and be like, yeah, oh, actually, that arm there wouldn't connect to there. It needs to be connected over there. Blah blah blah. Like, this would be a modeling mess, you know. But they've done it. They've done it, and that's cool. I cannot imagine how fucking annoying having to do all of these fiddly bits must be. Like, sure, once you've done like a section here, you can probably copy paste some of it over, but then there's a fucking panel like this you have to remember all of a sudden, and then there's all of the inner workings behind it, and you have to make sure when you're animating it that it goes correctly to here, and then along fucking this bit, and then here to be shat out here. I don't know. I think it's cool. This is what I like about video games. All of these small attention to details. Like even this fucking thing moving and these picking and holding them to plant them into the ground. Like this is fairly a bit more simple, but even this has a lot of things it needs to think about still. Turn it on. Oh, this thing? Oh, this guy is fucking terrifying. Oh, need to start the engine. I get my picture. Is he on? Yeah. Like all of these guys. All of this is running. It has to take like from all the way over there. It needs to be fed up this way to then be grabbed here and fed this way. You know? And these need to run correctly. I do like if I look at it too directly, then all the teeth disappears. Like, I don't know. And then obviously there's parts of it they don't need to model at all because it's never going to be looked at. But even in case you flip this guy over, they need to have the underbit modeled in any way you can look correctly there. They need to think about. And then obviously people are being paid to model these and all of this, but then there's the mods, which is stuff like these guys. Like, of course, a trailer is pretty simple, and maybe not. I guess they don't really need a drive axle; they just kind of need to be pushed. What's a good example? This guy, he's a mod. Like, people are doing this without any financial support, probably. And still need to go in under here and like have all of this look correct, and I don't think this one's spinning. Maybe the fan is going. I don't know if the belt behind it is though. But still, somebody had to sit and do this. Obviously, this is way less complex than a fucking combine harvester or the rice harvester, but still, somebody decided they wanted this to exist into a game, and then they just made it. Shout out to all the smart people in the world, honestly, and shout out to modders. What a group of people. They are arguably the coolest people in gaming. The modders, they make it happen, you know? I like them. I like video games. This is my love letter to video games. It's this stream. Like all of these, like unnecessarily large amount of just modeling in all of this. Like even up under here, because of course somebody's going to look at that, be able to see it, stuff like that. And you have to think about, oh, what parts needs to move, like these arms, and then there's different variants to it all, because you can sometimes you can switch it out and stuff like that, and then you need to think about that, how that fits together. Gaming. Insane. It's however raining a lot now, so I will go stand under my roof and then check the seasons. July is when we need to wait. Till when can we? Yeah. August for harvesting rice. Also red beets, but that's not as important. Yeah. I think video games are cool. I think more people should see them as art, because they are. Even a thing like this. And to some degree, I do think with that, I am actually going to call it here for today. I'm just getting back to streaming, so I think 2 hours is okay. We've had a lot of technical difficulties, I know, but yeah, I think I'm done for now with streaming. There will be more, likely to be one tomorrow. Might also be farming, might be something else. You will see tomorrow. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and bye.